Yeah, you might as well just say it's a CPU team.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Moving through November in a fresh new season filled with young talent, we're keeping our eye on the rookie talent all across the NBA and how they've been playing. So, that in mind, here's a look at the rookie race watch.
Let me send this down shit to the game.
The running for rookie of the year later on down the road. We look at Garcia, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty.
Man, that was a good ass game. I ain't gonna flex.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
And he's only going to get
hold
better
on,
as the
send the
season
game
goes
out.
on. You can see things starting to click for him.
Now Golden State's starting 5. And for Miami, Garcia's shot is good.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Pass to Williams. Williams double team. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Garcia. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Calderon.
Okay, the Heat scoring.
That is a tough shot.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator. Aside from Tyler Hero, for all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. And is a big
Oh, that's him. I didn't know who that was for the longest.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In fourth, the Heat.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Calderon. Four on the clock. Going inside. And another.
I'm about to say he low-key just sold his
And
points.
we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Let me go to my notes.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with you. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various...
Oh yeah, I forgot that nigga Zeke. Check. Hold on.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
I put that in my notes too.
You can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this.
Yeah, Z put up 100 cut.
He got caught.
Right.
for the Heat.
Shit, I already made my 50. Well, nah, because I got to get mine from the Warriors. So I was like, the moment. So when Sosa sent it, I just sent it to you. And then the Rockets, we got 50 up. The Thunders, I got 160 up with them. I got 60 with Tsunami, and I got 100 with Z.
Nothing on the board.
You made that pass? But let me do that shit in part, bro. Watch that bitch go straight out of. Damn! Okay, son-in-law, I see you.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Calderon.
Okay, cookies.
On the break. Oh my goodness, the slam.
Excellent.
So I don't know, the reason why I'm not dunking no more is because when I did my last update on my player, I had like dropped the driving dunk to a 50, and I put my flashy dunk up to 100.
Now here is Garcia. 9 points last game out.
And what kind of defense was that?
Because I was like, when I dunk, bro, I don't want to do no two-handed lame ass shit, bro. I'm trying to do a cop back to my ankles type shit. And I was like, what if I just do it that way?
Golden State moving the ball around. Good on the triple. He's got 20.
Yeah, they're relying
Yep.
on their three-point shooting.
This is looking like a blowout.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, so after the next game with the Heats, y'all might as well not even watch that game. I'm just going to stream it just for the highlights and stats, because that's just a stat pack game. After that, we're going to take an hour break, and then, well, it's going to be more than an hour break. By the time that game over, it's going to be like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Yeah, so I'm telling you, yeah, it's 4:27. This game should be done by 5 o'clock. So yeah, the next game is gonna be at 7 o'clock. Take a little break. So then I can just go ahead and let y'all know who plays and who don't. To go to the kitchen and make something to eat again.
Going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the Heat pick up two. Johnson from outside sinks the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Garcia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Down low, it's intercepted. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. The Warriors pull it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
So it's Miami now. The Warriors making the shot. Now Calderon. Pass to Garcia. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot from the wing. Garcia's got his second basket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Johnson, that's for 2. It'll count. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Man, you see me got my toaster in the microwave.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. To the middle. Johnson can't get it to go.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young star.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Garcia can't get it to go.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Oh,
Never seen it.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there, man. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Johnson, and it's Garcia in for Jaime Jaquez. And so he hits both. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Check of the stats for Williams. He's coming off an excellent season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And let's again give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a torrid pace. He was operating in a steady groove all last season. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to Jovic. Over Williams. Rebound by Williams. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson against Garcia. clock at 6. Outside, Garcia shoots over Johnson, and it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors leading by 21. It's stolen by Calderon. There's the steal. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile.
I was expecting like a 100-point lead when I came back.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. He killed it.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense.
See what y'all sorry ass niggas do.
And wants to facilitate. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Johnson right side. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 31.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Jaquez the pass to Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Garcia. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. The rebound by Johnson. Warriors leading by 23. Warriors getting another chance here. The 3 connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here is Garcia. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Johnson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's guarded by Johnson. Kicks it out to Garcia. And the Heat, another 3.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Y'all struggling against a rookie team. Y'all suck. But then again, majority of your team is a rookie. Technically, you classify as a rookie team.
And he jams it with authority.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Williams, that's good.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Shooting lights out, they say.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out.
3-2.
Lots of firepower on this roster.
Okay, my record's still a little bit happy y'all in
back
here.
to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for Golden State.
You said what?
I've got to admit,
Oh yeah.
when these guys are covered,
Oh yeah, you and the Thunder are undefeated in that conference.
Close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And so here is Golden State. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards.
Oh, shit.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more.
4-point play.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And for the Warriors, there's the triple. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back over to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shot, high post. That shot off the mark. To the paint. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Fires the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Jovic. Got a piece of it. Johnson goes in, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Clock at 6. Covered by Johnson. The offensive rebound. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Golden State.
Rebound by the Heat. Covered by Johnson. Outside, Garcia. High, arcing shot.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. To the inside. Puts up a deep three. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Covered by Johnson. Outside, Garcia. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Garcia's got 9 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's the three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots.
Watch me not getting the ball no more. They could score 10 shots. 10 threes. They did me like that against the fucking Thunder.
Johnson.
You can't let me fuck for that.
Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Warriors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Garcia. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Outside, Garcia. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Free throws.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Oh, bell pepper sandwich, bro. I heard it all. I heard it all, y'all. A bell pepper sandwich.
And the second free throw, good. Lewis checked in for Golden State. And he makes all 3. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 1:12 left in the third. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Wiggins outside, 6 to shoot. Garcia can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that.
I don't know, bro. She might be rookie of the year.
They double him with Wiggins. Here's Williams. Pulls it up. And another basket for Golden State.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Garcia against Johnson. Outside, Garcia. From deep three-point land. The shot comes out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Jaime Jaquez, and it's Garcia in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. From about 19 feet, the Warriors pull it in. Right side Curry. High post Johnson. Shoots over Garcia. And the shot is good from Johnson. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Garcia against Johnson. Pass to Jovic. Fast break, here they come. Lewis kicks to Johnson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Jaquez outside. Here's Garcia. Poked away. Count the basket.
Defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Guarded by Curry. Over to the left wing. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
To the middle. Craig, good. Craig's got his first points of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Jovic. Now here is Garcia. And the Heat, another 3.
Hey, man. This Garcia dude. Like that.
Curry passes to Johnson. Jaquez with the double team. Pass to Craig. Shot clock at 5. Near the 3-point line, it's Lewis. Rebound by Garcia. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Garcia. Here's Jovic. Outside, Garcia. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And that game against Milwaukee, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Torrey Craig. And Stokes subbed in for Curry. Johnson gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, the Heat is not doing that bad.
Taking advantage in the paint.
Lewis kicks to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside.
I can say this, look at Garcia, she doing her shit.
Wow. Johnson against Garcia. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Stokes dishes to Jordan. Here's Johnson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Lewis. 2.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Good on both. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter.
Damn, I just hit the shit out of my head.
Outside, Garcia. Pass to Jovic. Payne covering. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside, Bogdanovic. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here is Johnson. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order
Damn, this game went by quick.
The Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for
I'm telling you. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm thinking, I said, this might be the highest scored game in the season.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Miami's ball. Outside, Garcia. Right wing. Let's go. And it's Miami with another.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into
Bro,
the game.
I'm scoring all these high-ass points to lose, bro. This should be pissing me off. I couldn't think about it. Like, I really be thinking, like, damn! Anyways, like I was saying before that had happened, I'm like, damn, bro, I really be scoring all these high-ass points to lose. It's not like I'm ball hogging, bro. I really be passing the ball, too. Getting rebounds for the team. I be trying.
Lewis grabs the board.
Maybe I should just say fucking to be a full-out Kobe Bryant.
And here's Payne.
This is go stupid, man. If y'all hearing random noises, this is my stress ball.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
let me not do that. I want to see who is
You know what?
Steph.
Shut the fuck still. Hey, bitch ass. I just want Steph to go for it when it comes to shooting. Man, this MVP race is